भारद्वाज विश्वनाथ विरचितं श्रीरमणाष्टोत्तरशतनामावली अपार सच्चित्सुखवारिराशेः यस्योर्मिमात्रं भुवनं समस्तं गुहाहितं तं रमणं गभीरं चिन्ताविहीनं हृदि चिन्तयामि। ॐ महासे नमः, ॐ शेनजाताय नमः, ॐ श्रीरमणाय नमः, ॐ गुरवे नमः, ॐ अखण्डसं नमः, ॐ महौजसे नमः, ॐ कारणोद्भवाय नमः, ॐ जगद्हितावताराय नमः, ॐ श्रीभूमिनाथस्थलोस्थिताय नमः, ॐ पराशरकुलोत्तंसाय नमः, ॐ सुन्दरार्यथफप्पलाय नमः, ॐ कमनीयसुचारित्राय नमः, ॐ सहायाम्बाय नमः, ॐ स्वर्णहस्तकाय नमः, ॐ श्रीमद्द्वादशान्तमहास्थले लब्धविद्योदयाय नमः, ॐ महाशक्तिनिपाते नमः, ॐ तीव्राय नमः, ॐ पितृपदान्वेषिणे नमः, ॐ इन्दुमौळिना पितृमते नमः, ॐ पितुरादेशतः शोणशैलं प्राप्ताय नमः, ॐ तपोमयाय नमः, ॐ उदासीनाय नमः, ॐ महायोगिने नमः, ॐ महोत्साहाय नमः, ॐ कुशाग्रदिये नमः, ॐ शान्तसङ्कल्पसंरम्भाय नमः, ॐ सुसन्दृशे नमः, ॐ सवित्रे नमः, ॐ स्थिराय नमः, ॐ तपक्षपितसर्वाङ्गाय नमः, ॐ पुल्लाम्बुजविलोचनाय नमः, ताण्डवाय नमः, ॐ गम्भीराय नमः, ॐ परमाचार्याय नमः, ॐ सुप्रसन्नाय नमः, ॐ अभयप्रदाय नमः, ॐ दक्षिणास्यनिभाय नमः, ॐ धीराय नमः, ॐ दक्षिणाभिमुखाय नमः, ॐ स्वराजे नमः, ॐ महर्षये नमः, ॐ भगवते नमः। ॐ सुकुमाराय नमः, ॐ सदानन्दाय नमः, ॐ मृदुभाषिणे नमः, ॐ दयार्णवाय नमः, ॐ सौम्याय नमः, ॐ आत्मवते नमः, ॐ सर्वावनिमतस्थानाम् आराध्याय नमः, ॐ सर्वसद्गुणिने नमः, ॐ आत्मारामाय नमः, ॐ महाभागाय नमः, ॐ मातृमुक्तिविदायकाय नमः, ॐ विनताय नमः, ॐ विनुताय नमः, ॐ विप्राय नमः, ॐ मुनीन्द्राय नमः, ॐ पावकोज्ज्वलाय नमः, ॐ दर्शनादगसंहारिणे नमः, ॐ मौनेन स्वात्मबोधकाय नमः, ॐ हृच्छान्तिकरस ಓಂ ಸ್ಮರಣಾತ್ ಬಂಧಮೋಚಕಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಅಂತಸ್ತಿಮಿರಚಂಡಾಂಶವೇ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಸಂಸಾರಾರ್ಣವತಾರಕಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶೋಣಾದ್ರೀಶಸ್ತುತಿದ್ರಷ್ಟ್ರೇ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಅವಿಚ್ಯುತನಿಚಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ನೈಸರ್ಗಿಕಮಹಾತಪಸೇ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಕಮಂಡಲುಧರಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶುಭ್ರಕೌ ಆಚಲಸ್ಯ ಪದಯೋಃ ಸ್ಮೃತ್ಯಾ ಜನಿಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ಯತ. ದಿವ್ಯಾನುಗ್ರಹ ಸುಪ್ರವಾಹ
ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು? ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಬೇಕಾ? ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿದೆಯಾ?
ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಚ್ಚು ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಒಂಚೂರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹಿಂಗೆ ಲೈಟಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? ಲಾಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡು
ದೀಪ ಅಷ್ಟಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು ಲೇಟಾಗಿ
ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಆ್ಯಂಬಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ನಾನು ಲಾಂಗಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ.
Kartikeya Deepa. So it has been the tradition at Ramana Maharshi Central Learning, started by Srimati Sulochana Natarajan, to have this lighting of lamp on the shrine opening day. This reminds us of that light which is Ramana, which is beyond beginning and end. Yet it has taken a human form and is available to us here at the Ramana Shrine in this beautiful form. And that very form, that those eyes in the photograph of Bhagawan Ramana reminds us to get back to our own true nature, which is pure light of consciousness. I request all the devotees to come and join us in the lighting of the lamps. I request all the ladies to come first and go in the pradakshina, children and then followed by ladies and the gentlemen. Please take the candles from Uma and Ashwini, and I'm guessing that we are around 100 people, so each one will get to light 10 diyas. Please do light 10 diyas and come pradakshina around Bhagawan, and the place has been kept outside to keep the candles which are lit.
request the devotees to take their seats.
ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
what I am speaking is also coming? Namo Ramana, Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Bhagavan has given us this opportunity to have this very, very powerful satsanga with core devotees whose hearts are so surrendered to Bhagavan. The energy is so high, and even as the music resounds, one can experience his mauna. The mauna that pervades the entire universe. Every time we have this sharing, Bhagavan allows me to think of a new subject which we can explore through the Ramananjali songs. See, the song repertoire is so vast, so vast. And 2000 songs have been notated and documented by Amma, Srimati Sulochana Natarajan. So how does one choose what to sing 10, 12 songs in an evening of musical sharing? So each time Bhagavan gives some topic which we can discuss, and the songs which come around that discussion, around that topic, around that sharing, those fall in place automatically. And so today, Dakshinamurti Sarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Ramanacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. This was the revelation. Bhagavan as Dakshinamurti, Bhagavan as Shankaracharya, and Bhagavan as our Sadguru. Arunachala, Annamalayar, everyone knows this. And in his form as a Guru, he is Dakshinamurti, and our Bhagavan is that Arunachala in human form. Dakshinamurti, the manifestation of Dakshinamurti, you know the story. Brahma creates Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanat Sujata in order to help him in creation, to do his work in creation. But they are steeped in the yearning for Atma Jnana, and they go to their Pita, their father. They are the mind-born sons of Brahma. They go to him and say, give us Atmajnana. And Brahma says, go to Shiva. He will give you the Atmajnana. And they go there, and when they arrive at the Sannidhya of Shiva, he is seen as Dakshinamurti, the young Guru with the Mandasmita, beautiful smile, and he is sitting in silence, and all their doubts vanish. Chitram Vadataror Mule Vriddha Shishya Guru Yuva Gurostu Maunam Vyakhyanam Shishyastu Chinna Samshayaha. All the samshayas, all the doubts that they had, it was chinna. In 1 minute it became chinna bin. 1 minute kudella. There is no time for that. In that moment of the Sannidhya, the entire Atmajnana was transferred, experienced, became, and oneness remained. That is the Mauna Vyakhya. Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Parabhrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishtan. Shishyastu Chinna Samshayaha. That Mauna is there in Bhagavan, undoubtedly. And so we sang the first song, the Kannada translation of Muruganar's composition, where he talks of Bhagavan as the Guru. And here we will go to a composition of Sri Sadhu, very apt. Mohana Mona Shiritte. That Mandasmita which is talked about in Dakshinamurti is there in Bhagavan's face, and it is it's in the presence of Mauna. And once we come here, Yanake Diruppe, we don't have anything left. Because we don't mind anything, because we have given ourselves to him. He takes us into himself. And Sadhu Swami says, Tannai pol andiyai cheidan, yen thai pol vandu tanipadat cheidan. He made us lose everything. Like him, he is an Andi. He gave up everything and came to Arunachala, and he makes us give up everything for him. And he gives us the mother's love. But he says, once we reach there, the only thing which Dakshinamurti had asked of Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Sujata, Sanat Kumara, before they came, same thing he asks of us. Unnai kodu endru ketpan. Give yourself to me. They come there only to give themselves to him. And that is why that Mauna Vyakhya happens. That is why that Brahmanishta happens. Unnai kodu endru ketpan. But our Ramana, he asks, give yourself to me. But then sometimes we are not ready, no? We have said, no, we have work to do. I have this activity to do, that activity to do, I have my exam to write, I have my paper to present. So many things I have to do. Tomorrow's agenda is full, day after tomorrow's agenda is full, 1 week's agenda is full, 1 month's agenda is full, 3 months' agenda is full, 1 year's agenda is full. So we are never ready in that way to give ourselves up in totality, although He has made us ready. So he says, Sadhuam Swami says, so we are not ready, we try to hide behind all those activities, all those identities that we are steeped in. Many identities. Do you think we have one identity? This one identity has got some million identities within it. Identity as this, that, musician, singer, dancer, teacher, so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. Wife, mother, grandmother, sister, friend, etc., 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 etc. So many identities in this one. We think only one. Naan odi olindalume vidamattan. So even we hide behind all those identities, but He will not leave us. He will catch us. Naan odi olindalume vidamattan. And தன்னையே நம்பிடச் சொல்வான். He will tell us to believe in Him totally. And if anyone rises as an individual self, யாரும் தான் என்று எழுந்தால் தன் சக்தியால் வெல்வான். He'll finish off with his சக்தி. என்னை விடாதவன் என்றே நானும் எல்லோரையும் விட்டு அவன் பின்னே சென்றேன். Since he is not giving me up, I have given everything up and gone behind Him. He is not giving me up, no. நான் எல்லோரையும் விட்டு அவன் பின்னே சென்றேன். மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே. Typical Bhagavan as Dakshinamurti. Everyone knows that beautiful Dakshinamurti pose which Bhagavan gave on sitting on Arunachala. Immediately we see that Chitram Vatataror Mole right in front of our eyes. This beautiful composition of Sadhuam Swami. மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே ரமணன் முகத்தினீர் கண்ட பின் எனக்கே இருப்பே. மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே ரமணன் முகத்தினீர் கண்ட பின் எனக்கே இருப்பே. சாகவும் நான் துணிவுற்றேன், சாகவும் நான் துணிவுற்றேன். இனி தாழ்வு வாழ்வெல்லாமே தன் பொறுப்பற்றே. மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே ரமணன் முகத்தினில் கண்ட பின் எனக்கே இருப்பே. மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே. தன்னை போலாண்டியாய் செய்தான், என் தாய் போல வந்து தனிப்பட செய்தான். தன்னை போல் ஆண்டியாய் செய்தான், என் தாய் போல வந்து தனிப்பட செய்தான். உன்னை கொடு என்று கேட்பான், உன்னை கொடு என்று கேட்டான். நான் ஓடி ஒளிந்தாலுமே விடமாட்டான். மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே ரமணன் முகத்தினீர் கண்டபே எனக்கே இருப்பே. மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே. தன்னை நம்பிட சொல்வான், யாரும் தான் என்றெழுந்தால் தன் சக்தியால் வெல்வான். தன்னையே நம்பிட சொல்வான், யாரும் தான் என்றெழுந்தால் தன் சக்தியால் வெல்வான். என்னை விடாதவர் என்றே, என்னை விடாதவர் என்றே நானும் எல்லோ விட்டவன் பின்னே சென்றேன் மோகன மோன ரமண முகத்தினில் கண்டபின் எனக்கே பேசாகவும் நான் துணிவுற்றேன் சாகவும் நான் துணிவுற்றேன் இனி தாழ்வார் எல்லாம் தன் ஒரு பற்றே மோகன மோன சிரிப்பேன் ரமணன் முகத்தினில் கண்டபின் எனக்கே இருப்பே மோகன மோன சிரிப்பே. The next song which we are singing on Bhagawan as Dakshinamurti, as the Mauna Guru, is a composition of Mahakavi Shuddhananda Bharati. Jnana Anandanana Ramananai Naduvome. He is the embodiment of the bliss of knowledge, self-knowledge. Jnana Anandanana Ramananai Naduvome. மோனமாய் நானார் என்னும் மூர்த்தியாய் மூன்றுமில்லா தானமே தானே தானாம் சகஜ சமாதி என்று. So he allows us in that Chitram Vatataror Mule, we see they're all in silence, they're all in that bliss, they're all staying in that silence, that huge, beautiful, powerful silence, and there is the Vyakhya happening simultaneously. Here we have the Sahaja Samadhi. We move into action with that same state of Brahmananda. That same state of Jnana and Ananda is reflected in everything that we do. That is what Bhagavan blesses us with. Jnana Anandana Ramananai Naduvome. Jnana Anandana Ramananai Naduvome. Jnana Anandana Ramananai Naduvome. Jnana Anandana Ramananai Naduvome. Kavyakanta Ganapati Muni, Nayana. He has also described this scene under the banyan tree. The scene where Dakshinamurti is and the Mauna Vyakhya is happening and all doubts are dispelled. But he describes Bhagavan in beautiful terms, in some analogies which are so beautiful. He says, in prasada, in giving so much of benevolence to everyone, he is like the friend of the blue lily. He is like the moon, so cool, so blessed, so silent, we feel in his presence. Tulyam tatha mahasi toyaja bandhavena. At the same time, there is no contradiction. Shakti mantamapi shanti samyutam bhakti mantamapi bheda vacchitam Vita ragamapi loka vatsalam devatamshamapi namra cheshtitam. Muni writes, he is full of power yet full of peace. He is so devoted in his manifestation, yet it is Eka Chaitanya. There is no difference in anything, between anything. There is only oneness. Vita ragamapi loka vatsalam. He has no attachment. There is no raga, there is no attachment. But he loves us all. Just loves us all. Loka vatsalam. And he doesn't have any attachment to us, but his compassion, his love is so full. Vita ragamapi loka vatsalam. Devatamshamapi namra cheshtitam. He is Devam, he is God. But so humble. Little achievement we do. Small achievements, immediately I have achieved. In that beautiful ballet which was conceived and directed by Dr. Sharda, Akka has brought to life all achievements, that of beauty, that of knowledge, that of fame. Then at the next level, that of goodness, that of love. And that beautiful scene, there are all these come as manifest people. This protagonist is taken to see Bhagavan sitting in that Patala Lingam. And she sees, and it is of course fictional, but that scene is brought to life over there. This young Jnani shining in that dark, dingy, small little temple. He says, the body is resplendent, shining, but it is eaten up by all these kirumis, all these insects. Yet look at its resplendence. What is he wearing? Rich clothes. He's wearing one kaupina. She realizes that is the power. Tulyam tatha mahasi toyaja bandhavena. In grandeur, in greatness, in that resplendence. He is like the friend of the lotus, the sun itself. Brahmyam sthitau tu pitaram vatamoolavasam. There he is in the silence of Brahmajnana under the banyan tree, vatamoolavasam. Samsmarayantam achalam tam manusmaramaha. He is in stillness. Let us meditate on him, the Dhyana Sloka. Neelaravinda suhrida sadrisham prasade tulyam tatha mahasi toyaja bandhavena brahmyam sthitau tu pitaram vatamoola vasam samsmarayantam achalam tam anusmara. And that Dakshinamurti in the Guru Parampara comes as Adi Shankara. "32 years Ishvara takes on that form to once and for all finish all Shanka. Same way like the Samshaya is removed, Shankara comes to remove Samshaya. There is this very beautiful verse of, maybe I will come to that later, of Jagadishwara Shastri, where he says Bhagawan is Shankara. But before that, before we say that Jagadishwara Shastri has written this beautiful verse saying that Bhagavan is Shankara, we know that Bhagavan has translated so many of Shankara's works himself into Tamil, and he himself says that Shankara is Ramana. ஆன்மாவின் போதம் அருளாசனாம் சங்கரன் ஆன்மாவுக்கன்னியன் ஆவானோ. ஆன்மாவின் போதம் அருளாசானாம் சங்கரன் ஆன்மாவுக்கு அந்நியன் ஆவானோ. He is that Anma itself. He is Shankara. He is Ashan, Arul Ashan. He is the Guru. He is Dakshinamurti. Bhagavan's words. ஆன்மாவுக்கு அந்நியன் ஆவானோ. ஆன்மாவின் போதம் அருளாசானாம் சங்கரன் ஆன்மாவுக்கு அந்நியன் ஆவானோ. ஆன்மாவாயன் நகத்தே இருந்தின்று தமிழ் சொல் மானுமன்னவன் நன்றி. ஆன்மாவாயன் அகத்தே இருந்தின்று தமிழ் சொல்வானுமன்னவன் நன்றி. the self which is making this Tamil translation. மற்றார் உளர் முன்னல் ஆன்மாவா என் அகத்தே இன்று இருந்து தமிழ் சொல்வானு மன்னவன் நன்றி மற்றார் உளர் முன்னால் And as Shankara, he has not only translated his own original works of Sanskrit into Tamil, because that is what it is, his own original works of Sanskrit into Tamil, he translates as Ramana. And he has also translated the Hasta Malakiyam, where the Atma Tattva is given to us by Hasta Malaka. What is it? Hasta Malaka means the gooseberry in one's palm. So easy to recognize, so easy to feel, little thing. Right here, it is here. Sitting in one's palm, Bhagavan says, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham. The Anma Vidya is very easy. Noyyar Tamakum Ullam Kayya Malagakkani. It is like that gooseberry in one's palm. Ayye Ati Sulabham, Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Ati Sulabham. Noyyar tamakkum ullam kayya malahakani poyya oliya midu meyya uladama poyyar tamakkum ullam kayya malahakani poyya oliya midu meyya uladama ayye ati sulabham Anma Viddai, Ayye Ati Sulabham, Ati Sulabham. Tannai தன்னை அறிதலின்றி பின்னை எதறிகிலன் தன்னை அறிந்திடிற்பின் என்னை உலகறிய பின்ன உயிர்களில் அபின்ன விளகேனும் அத்தன்னை தனிலுணர இன்னும் தனுள் ஆன்ம பிரகாசமே அருள் விலாசமே அகவிநாசமே இன்ப விகாசமே தன்னை அறிதலின்றி பின்னை எதறிகிலன் தன்னை அறிந்திடிற்பின் என்னை உலகறிய பின்ன உயிர்களில் பின்ன விலகேனும் அத்தன்னை தனிலுணர இன்னும் தனுள் ஆன்ம பிரகாசமே அருள் விலாசமே அகவிநாசமே अति सुलभम् तन्नै अरिदलिன்றि पिन्नै एदरिहिलन. What is the use of knowing anything if you do not know the self? As I was discussing with Akka, she says, oh, this is your favorite concept. Yes, it is. Adi Shankara we are talking about, Bhagawan as Adi Shankara we are talking about, this beautiful work, Anatma Shri Vigarhanam is Adi Shankara's contribution to the world. Anatma Shri Vigarhanam. Vigarhanam means rejection of. Saying what is the use of? It is so useless to recognize that it is absolute waste of time to spend the time on that. Anatma Shri. Shri is, what is Shri? Shri is lot of wealth, wealth in different kinds. Wealth of friendship, wealth of bhuyo mitraihi purito va tatakim. What is the use if you have so many friends? What is the use of Rajamanya? I performed in PMO. I went and did this, I went and did that. Rajamanya. No, that's not what it means. Okay. What is the use of anything? No use of anything, he says, if you do not have self-knowledge. And the most important verse in that, in my opinion, for me, it is so special, is where he says, Dhatur loka sadhito va tatakim. What is the use if you achieve Brahma loka? Dhatu is, Dhatur loka, Dhata is Brahma. Dhatur loka sadhito va tatakim. Vishnur loko vikshito va tatakim. And you have had Vaikunta Darshanam. Vishnur loko vikshito va tatakim. And the final, Shambhor loka shasito va tatakim. Yena svatmanaiva sakshat kruto. What if as Shambhu, as the form of Shambhu, as the form of Rudra, Shiva, you are ruling the Shivaloka? What is the use? Shiva himself coming and telling, because he is not Shiva there, he is the Ishvara Tattva. He is the Atma Tattva. He is Brahmajnana itself in human form. Shambhor loka shasito va tatakim. What is the use of even ruling Shambhu's loka, Shiva loka, as Shambhu, if there is no Atmajnana? So they all rule. The Mummurtigal, as we say, they rule with Atmajnana. Atmajnana is the most important. Tannai aridalindri pinnai edarihilan. Bhagavan says in Ayyati Sulabham, what is the use of knowing anything if you do not know yourself? Tannai arindidirpin ennai uladariya. Then what is there? If you have known yourself, then what is there? You don't know anything else. Because there is nothing bhinna uyirgalil abhinna vilakkenum. In all these bhinna uyrs that we all are sitting as, there is one abhinna vilakku there. See, in bhinna vilakkus we have that one abhinna vilak, shining as the self. Bhinna uyirgalil abhinna vilakkenum attannai tanil unara. For us to understand that, what is it? Anma prakashame. It is that Anma, light of the self. And then he says, Arul Vilasame. I love this word, Arul Vilasam. Vilasam is place, playfulness. It's a joyous leela that makes us all in dance to this Atma pull. Aha vinashame. Arul vilasame, aha vinashame. So the individual identity is destroyed. Aha vinashame, inba vikasame. There is the blossoming of inbam, joy. bliss. This is what Bhagawan says. When we talk of Adi Shankara as Bhagavan, other than this, I felt a very apt composition to take up will be Bhagavan's Appalapattu. Because in that the entire Vedanta process which Shankara established is brought out so beautifully in such easy terms. And I will request Poorna to read out the English translation which Professor Swaminathan has done of the Appalapattu. And then we will sing it in Kannada.
Try and make some appalams. Eat them and your longing satisfy. Try and make some appalams. Eat them and your longing satisfy. Don't roam the world disconsolate. Don't roam the world disconsolate. Heed the word unique, unspoken, taught by the teacher true who teaches the truth of being, awareness, bliss. Take the black gram, the ego self, growing in the five-fold body field, and grind it in the quern. The wisdom quest of who am I, reducing it to finest flour. Mix it with the pirandai juice, which is holy company. Add mind control, the cumin seed, the pepper of self-restraint, the salt of non-attachment, and as a fodida, the aroma of virtuous inclination. In the heart mortar, place the dough, and with the mind pestle, inward turned, pound it hard with strokes of I. Then flatten it with the rolling pin of stillness on the level slab of being. Work away, untiring, steady, cheerful. Put the appalam in the ghee of Brahman, held in the pan of infinite silence, and fry it over the fire of knowledge. Now, as I transmuted into that, eat and taste the self as self, abiding as the self alone.
ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ತಿಳಿನಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ತಿಳಿನಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ತಿಳಿನಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ತನುವಿನ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದ ಅಹಮ್ಮಿನ ಹುರುಳಿಯ ಕಾಲನು ಸುರಿಯೋ ಹುರುಳಿಯ ಕಾಲನು ಸುರಿಯೋ ನಾನೆನ್ನುವ ಆತ್ಮವಿಚಾರದ ಬೀಸುವ ಕಳ್ಳೊಳು ನುರಿಯೋ ಬೀಸುವ ಕಳ್ಳೊಳು ನುರಿಯೋ ಸಜ್ಜನ ಸಂಗದ ನಿಂಬೆಯ ರಸವು ನಿಗ್ರಹ ಜೀರಿಗೆ ಮೆಣಸು ನಿಗ್ರಹ ಜೀರಿಗೆ ಮೆಣಸು ನಿಸ್ಸಂಗದ ಲವಣದ ಜೊತೆ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಇಂಗಿನ ಪರಿಮಳ ಬೆರೆಸು ಇಂಗಿನ ಪರಿಮಳ ಬೆರೆಸು ತಿಳಿನಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ತಿಳಿನಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರಹದ ಆತ್ಮವಿಚಾರದ ಬಲದಿ ಆತ್ಮವಿಚಾರದ ಬಲದಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾನಿದ ಹಿಂಡನು ಇಡುನಿ ಹೃದಯದ ಒರಳಿನ ತಳದಿ ಮಲೈ ಹಾರೆಯ ಎತ್ತಿಕೊಟ್ಟುನಿ ಆತ್ಮವಿಚಾರದ ಬಲದಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನವೆನ್ನುವ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋ ಮಳೆಯಲಿ ಅದರ ಆಕೃತಿಯ ಬೆಳೆಸು ಅದರ ಆಕೃತಿಯ ಬೆಳೆಸು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಚಿಂತನೆಯ ತುಪ್ಪವು ತುಂಬಿದ ಮೌನದ ಬಾಣಲಿಗಿರಿಸು ಮೌನದ ಬಾಣಲಿಗಿರಿಸು ತಿಳಿರಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ತಿಳಿರಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರ ಹರ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರ ಹರ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರ ಹರ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಉರಿಯನ್ನು ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಿ ಹರಿಯೋ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಉರಿಯನ್ನು ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಿ ಕರೆಯೋ ಬರಲಿದೆ ಹಪ್ಪಳವೇ ಬರಲಿದೆ ಹಪ್ಪಳವೇ ಸವಿದು ಚಪ್ಪರಿಸಿ ನೋಡೋ ಅಡಗಿದೆ ಸವಿದು ಚಪ್ಪರಿಸಿ ನೋಡೋ ಅಡಗಿದೆ ಮಾಯೆಯ ಸಪ್ಪಳವೇ ಮಾಯೆಯ ಸಪ್ಪಳವೇ ತಿಳಿರಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ತಿಳಿರಿ ಹಪ್ಪಳ ಮಾಡುವುದಾ ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರ ಗದ 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 ಸುಖಿಸೋ ಸವಿದು ಅದರ ಗದ. I think the entire audience knew this song. Bhagawan as Adi Shankara, he began with Arunachala being the Arunagiri Yogi being Dakshinamurti, and here for this transition from Shankara to Ramanacharya Paryantam, I will be singing one verse, that verse which I said I will come back to, of Jagadishwara Shastri, where he says, Shankara is Ramana. And I will follow it up with some verses of Bhagawan's Aksharamanam Malai, translated into Hindi by Shriji Kameshwar, where he says, Guru Roop Lechama Karunachala குற்றமுற்றறுத்தென்னை குணமாய் பணித்து ஆள் குரு உருவாய் ஒளிர் அருணாச்சலா. This verse of Jagadishwara Shastri, which I will present again, I would like to read Kameshwar's English translation of the same. Will you read? Going around the holy earth, Sri Shankara with his disciples shared his commentaries on Upanishads. Going around the world with his disciples, Shankara shared his commentaries on the Upanishads and other clusters of compositions that emerged as his words. That's the Mauna Vyakhya taking shape as words here in Adi Shankara's case. And thereby rendering unnecessary the task of raksha or protection of the three words created by Ishvara. That is, Ishvara having accomplished the task for all time to come in its incarnation as Shankara,
He's already destroyed everybody in his incarnation as Shankara is already destroyed for all time to come. Victory to that Sadguru Shankara who is born in this world once more on his own volition. On his own volition as an avatara, incarnation of his own self. It is he who is that Sri Ramana. The Guru endowed with all virtues, the silent sage who is firmly settled in the poise of the self. So I will be singing this verse followed by some selections from Akshara Manamali. शिष्यैरपि अफलीकृते स्वरचित त्रैलोक्यरक्षाक्रमे शिष्यैरपि अफलीकृते स्वरचित त्रैलोक्यरक्षाक्रमे जीयच्छङ्कर सद्गुरु जीयच्छङ्कर सद्गुरु भुवि पुनर्जातावतार स्वयं सोऽयं श्रीरमणो गुरुः गुणगणैः अध्यात्मनिष्ठो मुनि अध्यात्मनिष्ठो मुनि अध्यात्मनिष्ठो मुनि गुरुरूप ले चमक अरुणाचला 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 दोष मीठा गुणवान बना मुझे दोष मीठा गुणवान बना मुझे कृपा कर दे अभय अरुणाचला कृपा कर दे अभय अरुणाचला गुरु रूप ले चमक अरुणाचला गुरु रूप ले चमक अरुणाचला
अज्ञान है क्या जब खुद में तूने बसाया, ज्ञान है क्या अज्ञान है क्या जब खुद में तूने बसाया, प्रभु मान के तुझे शरण पाते ही मुझे तूने पूर्ण मिटाया, प्रभु मान के तुझे शरण पाते ही मुझे तूने पूर्ण मिटाया, गुरु रूप ले चमक अरुणाचला, 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 अरुणाचल रमणा रमणा रमणा.
So we know that Bhagavan has come. He is Dakshinamurti, he is Shiva, he is Adiguru, he is. Bhagavan says, who are you when somebody asks him? He says, Ariyadi Itarajivargal Ahavari Jaguhayil Arivairami Paramathuman Arunachala Ramanan. So that signature Arunachala Ramanan, that's why I brought it there in the end of this. Arunachala and Ramana are not different from each other. And so we know the story of Manikavachakar having darshan of Dakshinamurti. We know that he was a great Tennavar Brahmarayan. He was the minister of the Pandya king, and he was given money to buy some horses, and he's in search of the self. He's in search of the Guru. And when he goes to Perundurai, it is the right time. So, as he does circumambulation of Shiva in his temple, Dakshinamurti is there, seated under the banyan tree. Namachivaya Varga Nadantal Varga Imai Purdum en Nenjil நீங்காதான் தாழ்வாழ்க கோகழியாண்ட குருமனிதன் தாழ்வாழ்க ஆகமமாகி நின்று அன்னிப்பான் தாழ்வாழ்க ஏகன் அநேகன் இறைவனடி வாழ்க ஏகங்கெடுத்தாண்டு வேந்தனடி வெல்க பிறப்பருக்கும் பிங்ககன் தன் பேய்க்கழல்கள் வெல்கர் புறத்தார்க்கு பேயோன் தன் பூங்கழல்கள் வெல்க. And then he says, சீரார் பெருந்துரை நம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி. சீரார் பெருந்துரை நம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி. That Dakshinamurti who is sitting there in Perundurai is not different from that Arulum Malai. And what is that Arulum, what is that Malai Arul? What does he grace us with? Arada Inbam. Not something that is coming and going, coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. You know, when we were very young, we used to sit in Ramana Kendra, Delhi, listening to this Dayananda Saraswati lectures. We used to sit down in front, and he used to say, he gave one very interesting, he said, life is like this, okay, how does it go? Dukhi, 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 Sukhi, Dukhi, 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 Sukhi, Dukhi, Dukhi, Dukhi. That little Sukhi comes in between, no? So we are all hankering after that, Sukhi. And Kameshwar in his Mahaprasada lectures, he says about that there is this beautiful example of this man. He's sitting beside that well, he's going to go, if he falls down, there are this Kala Sarpa is sitting over there. So a very famous example. Kala Sarpa sitting over there, two rats day and night are eating that rope eating the tree which is hanging on to. On top of that, there is one tiger glaring down at him, which he will eat him if he goes out. And that little beehive is there, and one drop of honey comes and this man stretches out his tongue to take that honey. We are all like that, no? But when we hear that story, we find it funny. We are not different. None of us are different from that. But when we hear that story, we find, look at that. How can that man be like that? He's got Kalasarpa at the bottom. He's got the two at night and day eating into that tree. He's holding on for dear life, tiger on top, and he's stretching out for this beehive, that little honey that is coming out. How can he be like that? We are all thinking, are we any different? Are we any different? We are also hankering after that. It's okay. And after that, immediately, dukki. Next day, disturbance. Mind is disturbed. Something else happens. You'll be happy today. One day I cannot be happy, I say. Next day, immediately some demand on my mind. What is this? But how will you get it? Arada inbam marulum malai potri. It is not something that will come and go. So this Manika Vachakar comes again, because now Dakshinamurti has come again, no? As our Ramana. Dakshinamurti was sitting there in Manika Vachakar's time, give him darshan. But he has come now as Ramana. Manika Vachakar has sung so many songs on him. So Manika Vachakar also takes birth again to do the poetry padal of Ramana Dakshinamurti. பார்வளர் கையிலை பருப்பத நீங்கி பண்ணவர் சூழலை விட்டு வாரொளி மணிபோல் வாசகர் வாக்கை வளர் செவி மடுத்திட விரும்பி ஏர்வளர் பெருகு தண்டுரை அடைந்தார் போல் இழிசினேன் புன் சொல்லும் வேட்டு. Just like you came to listen to Manika Vachakar's works in Perundurai, you have come now to hear my words. And not only that, you have also taken up the vow this time that you are not only going to remove, you are not only going to give darshan like that, so that I can enjoy that state of bliss and compose songs on you, but you have come here to remove the distress of every single devotee as the Deshika, as the Sadguru, as Ramana. Remove Kachayum Adarkena Katti of every devotee. And you stood as that holy hill at that light which neither Brahma nor Vishnu could see. And today you are here, that in that Manida Vadivam, in that form of a human being. For whose sake? For us? Because what do we do otherwise if we do not come to Him? We are only taking one birth after another, one birth after another. Manika Vachakar says that, Pullahi, Pudai, Pulvai, Maramaki, Palvirgamagi, Paravayai, Pambagi, Kallai, Manidarai, Peyai, Ganangalai, Vallasurarahi, Munivarai, Devarai, Sella, Nindrai, Tavar, Jangamatul, Yella Pirapum Pirandilaithen Emperuman. Everything I have undergone. Meyye, un ponnadiyal kandu indru veedutrain. Today I have seen you, O truth, Meyye, un ponnadigal, I am seeing your golden feet. And today I have attained Veedu. Veedu is, I have attained salvation. I have reached the place where I have to reach. Parvalar kailai parvadanenge pannavar soodalai vittu. Parvalar kailai parvadanenge pannavar soodalai vittu. Varoli mani pol vachakar vakai valar sevi maduttida virumbi evalar perum tandurai அடைந்தார் போல் இழிசிலின் புன் சொல்லும் வேட்டு சீர்வளருணை செழும் பரி சேர்ந்தாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே சீர்வளருணை செழும் பரி சேர்ந்தாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே. இருவராம் தெய்வ பெரியராலறியாய் குரு எனக்கென தள்ளி வருகலாம் மனித வடிவமேற்கொண்டு பணிந்தெழும் அடியவர் நமக்கு கருவனாதருள கங்கணம் பூண்டு கச்சையும் அதற்கென கட்டி திருவண்ணாமலையில் சிறகவிற்றிருந்தாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே. திருவண்ணாமலையில் சிறகவிற்றிருந்தாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே. தெருக்கடை அலைந்து திரியுனாய் போல தேர்ந்ததே தேர்ந்ததே தேர்ந்து பெருக்குடையெல்லாம் பிறப்பினும் பிறந்து பெருந்துயரிடும்பைகள் உழந்து கருக்கடை கதியா காத்து நிற்பேனை கடை கழித்யானென்னும் செருக்கர ஒழித்து திருப்பதம் அளிப்பாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே. செருக்கர ஒழித்து திருப்பதம் அளிப்பாய் தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே தேசிக ரமண மாதேவே. Having said this, he has come here to Serikara Olithu Tirupadam Madipai. So he is giving us the Tirupadam, he is giving us the state of oneness, the Brahmanandam, Paramasukhadam. But he has also given us the sadhana patha for that. நோக்கியே கருதிமை தாக்கியே பக்குவம் ஆக்கினி ஆண்டருள் அருணாச்சல. Look at me, think of me, touch me, make me fit, ripen me and then govern me. I should be ready to receive that, no? Anything. If you have not passed 3rd standard, you can't go into 4th standard. Anything, you have to have the readiness for it. If you have not done your degree, you can't go for postgraduate. You have to have that readiness. That is why Nokiye, Karudime, Takiye, Pakkuvam Aki Ni Andarul. So he gives us the sadhana patha. The first sadhana patha, which I don't see the two as different. Nobody here in this audience sees the two as different. The path of surrender and the path of self-inquiry. Both I'm showing you the same direction, not path of surrender and path of self-inquiry. Where are they different? So for the path of surrender, I have taken Bhagavan's composition. Annamarayai adiyene aanda andre avi udar kondai. The day you took me over, the day you took over, avi udar kondai. You took over completely my body, mind, presence, spirit, everything. Yenakkor kurayundo? Can I have anything to complain about? Do I have anything which I can say is less, a little less? Or kurai? Little. Kurayum gunamum niyallal yennen. I do not consider either little less or little more good, bad, to be any different from you, because you are everything for me. You are my life, yen uire. My life, yen uire, he says. And he says, Yennam yeduvo adu seivai. Do whatever you want. Yennam yeduvo adu seivai. But then he doesn't leave it there. He says, but I will give you one instruction. Do whatever you want. Puruttarul ishtam pin arunachala. Very difficult for us to take that. We want it here and now. That yearning for being one with that Brahma Swarupa Viran Sri Ramanan is so high. But he puts it there. Puruttarul ishtam pin. Doesn't he know? Yame Vaishabrinute Tera Labhyas Tasyesya Atma Vivrunte Tanum Swam. The self will reveal itself to those with whom he has chosen. The self chooses. And once chosen, we don't have anything to do. But yes, we do. That is why the sadhana patha, that of surrender, first we will talk about. So what does he say in the end? Kanne undan kalalinayil kadal perukke taruvaye. Give me love, love for your feet. And what kind of love? Kadal peruk. It says it should be just overflowing, overflowing, overflowing love for your feet. Give me that. You are everything. Do what you want other than that. Annamalayai adiyenai aandandre aviyudar kondai. Annamalayai adiyenai aandandre aviyudar kondai. Yenakkor kurayundo? Kurayum gunavum niyallal enne nivasai ennuire. Annamalayai adiyenai aandandre aviyudar kondai. Yenakkor kurayundo? Kurayum gunamum niyallal enne nivasai ennuire. எண்ணம் எதுவோ அது செய்வாய் என்னுயிரே. எண்ணம் எதுவோ அது செய்வாய். கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதல் பெருக்கே தருவாயே. கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதல் பெருக்கே தருவாயே. அண்ணாமலையாய் அடியேனை ஆண்டே ஆவியுடன் கொண்டாய். and of course, the path of self-inquiry. It is the Brahmastra. It is my favorite sharing, which I always say at the time when Rama was to kill Ravana on the battlefield. And he is hitting the heads of Ravana. Each one is like coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. One head goes, comes back, goes, comes back, goes, comes back. At the right time, Matali, the charioteer of Indra, who has been assigned this duty of helping Rama on the battlefield, he turns to Rama and says, Visrijyastram vadhaya asya, Visrijya astram vadhaya asya, Brahmam shighram raghottama. Immediately, O Raghottama, oh great one among the Raghus, Brahmam shighram raghottama. Naiva shirsham raghavattvaya, not the heads. Marma eva marmani raghava prabhu. Only to the marma, that where the marma is where the whole identity resides. Hit that. And Raghava takes up the Brahmastra, and of course, the ego, Ravana, is destroyed. Bhagavan has given us the Nan-Yar Vichara as that Brahmastra to destroy the ego self here. Here and now, right here, right now. Nan-Yar ennum Gnanastiram Sri Ramanesham Tanda Brahmastiram, composition of Sri Sadhuvam, followed by Namavali of Sant Keshav Das, which just extols the greatness of Guru Ramana. We will be concluding with that. So, Nanyarennum Gnanastiram and Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana. In Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, I hope everyone will join. And here on this beautiful occasion, where the light of the self has allowed all of us to light these 1,000 candles and spend these moments reflecting on the glory of the brilliance of the Atma Tattva. We have here on my right Vidwan Shri Suresh on the Mridangam, our young Vidwan Advait on the keyboard. I was hoping he'll pull out his flute and play at least for one song so that you know that he is multifaceted, but he didn't do that, so that is his decision. I leave it to my artists to move with the flow. In fact, I also don't know how I move with this flow, because he allows that. He told me, Auntie, when there is a raga change between me, I said, I don't know what is happening, Advait. I'm sorry. I really don't know what is happening. Something is going. That's it. And of course, on my left, Dr.Vaishnavi Poorna and Master Viraj. Nanyarennum Gnanastiram Sri Ramanesham Tanda Brahmastiram. Nanyarennum Gnanastiram Sri Ramanesham Tanda Brahmastiram. Nanyarennum Gnanastiram Sri Ramanesham Tanda Gnanastiram Sri Ramanesham Tanda Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jaya Aruna, Achala Aruna, Jaya Aruna, Achala Aruna, Shiva Aruna, Achala Ramana, Shiva Aruna, Achala Ramana, Jai Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana. Maharshi Ramana, Bhagawan Ramana, Maharshi Ramana, Bhagawan Ramana, Kartikeya Ramana, Subramanya Ramana, Kartikeya Ramana, Subramanya Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana. Paratatma Ramana, Paramatma Ramana, Paratatma Ramana, Paramatma Ramana, Paranjyoti Ramana, Paratpara Ramana, Paranjyoti Ramana, Paratpara Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana. Shiva Ramana, Keshava Ramana, Shiva Ramana, Keshava Ramana, Nasa Keshava Nuda Maharshi Ramana, Nasa Keshava Nuda Maharshi Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Guru Ramana, Sadguru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Jagat Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana, Vishwa Guru Ramana.
Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. It's the abundant grace of Bhagawan that has allowed us to come together once more this year in joyous remembrance of the self that is manifest here for us as Bhagavan, having been born in Tiruchuri in this very coming month of Margazhi, and then coming amidst us, coming to Tiruvannamalai to remain ever rooted there, shining as the very self, and then coming in a way from place to place. Adi Shankara walked from place to place. Bhagavan sits place to place. He's seated. He's seated for all the devotees, and of course he's seated in every heart. Mane manayali Ramana Samrajya, mana manali Ramana Samrajya, as it was depicted yesterday also. We are greatly blessed, and to enjoy Bhagavan through music, through the art forms. Yesterday we witnessed dance, today it is the flood of music, the Ramananjali music, which was initiated by Srimati Sulochana Natarajan, that great flood. Any dip into any one note or one song is a dip into the same sea, and today we have had the great joy of dipping into that sea with the presentation, the musical feature by Dr.Ambika Kameshwar on behalf of Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning. I request Sri Venkatesh Deshpandeji and Sri Nandakumarji to come and just give a token of our love and appreciation to the artists of the day. I thank all the devotees for being with us on these 2 days. Dr.Ambika Kameshwar. Dr.Vaishnavi Poorna. She has been blessed with Ramananjali. When she was even younger than her son, Master Viraj, she performed Ramananjali music in this very shrine. And I remember the chief guest at that time went down and gave her the gift to make her feel very, very tall. So that is Dr. Vaishnavi Poorna. She is daughter of Kameshwar and Ambika Kameshwar. And we have Vidwan Suresh, Shrutilaya Suresh, as he is known. He is also a versatile linguist. Today he has been on the Mridangam. He accompanies for dance as well and on the tabla. And we have Advait, Chiranjeevi Advait. As we saw him on the keyboard today, he is a very good flautist as well. And the youngest Vidwan today, Chiranjeevi Viraj. I would like to, before inviting all of you to partake of the prasadam, I would like to call Uma Shripati here. Uma Shripati has taken on the tradition of Srimati Sulochana Natarajan of decorating this space extra specially for the Deepotsavam, the Sahasra Deepotsavam, which is always a part of the celebration of the anniversary of the shrine. And she has been helped ably by Srimati Ashwini, and several other devotees. Today, I request Ujjwal Jagdish to give Uma a token of our appreciation. Tomorrow we have another event as part of the Gnananjali Festival. This is at the Sanjay Nagar auditorium. That will be in the morning at 10:30. It's the debut performance, Bharatanatyam performance of Vallabh Srinivasan. Please join us if possible. And at this shrine on 30th, Ashwini is here, Ujjwal. On 30th of this month, we have the Ramana Jayanti celebrations here. Please do join us with your family and friends. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramana.
ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಮನೆಗೆ